Hi everyone, it's Karen from Hawk Intuition. I just wanted to come on here real quick. I have an important channeling from Mary Magdalene that I need to get across to you guys. There have been some really important shifts happening, and it's like tonight she is wanting to get this message across. There are some things that are happening that are not making sense to people and to divine feminines within the collective, and she really wants to clarify and make this as clear as possible for you right now. First, I just wanted to say to those people who are waiting for readings from me, thank you so much for your patience. This channeling is going to be part of the reason why it's taken so long to get these out. I have two people that I think have been waiting, coming up on almost a month right now. But the amount of time that it has taken to, in between when you book those readings up until now, it's necessary. The time in between there has been necessary because there have been some massive changes and shifts and activations going on that needed to occur. First, within my life, within the Divine Feminine Collective, within my light body, within your light body, that needed to happen before you receive whatever message it is that you're receiving from me with your reading. So I really appreciate your understanding in the way that the divine makes things work out. Divine timing is the way that it is, and you will be receiving the messages that you absolutely need at the time when you need them, and they are going to be completely saturated with all of the things going on in the universe that have happened in the meantime. So I just wanted to tell you that first before I get into this. They're coming. They're coming. I swear. Okay, so as you know, we have just moved into the time period of the Divine Feminine and the rise of the Divine Feminine. And what that means more than anything else is the Divine Feminines within this collective stepping into their feminine Christ activations in order to create and step into this new revolution. This, for the Divine Feminines, what she really wants you to realize is that this journey is so much bigger than just getting into a romantic relationship with our twins. I know that it has been said over and over again that it's about mission, it's about coming into union within yourself, and it's about allowing your true authentic self to shine through, and it's even bigger than all of that. I mean, we are coming up on a revolution. It is so important right now to keep our focus on facing forward, because the relationship with our twins, it's important, and it's going to happen way quicker and easier than anybody even knows it's going to. As soon as the Divine Feminine Collective fully surrenders and is able to let go. Things are being aligned in the background in order to facilitate the twin 3D unions. There are karmic contracts that are being severed, mass divine masculine awakenings, accelerated divine masculine ascensions. If it's taken you 2 years to ascend, if it's been, I just looked up at my recording and it said 404 right now. This is big, powerful healing energy coming from Atlantis, from Lemuria, from, I think I'm saying that right, Arcturians is what I'm hearing. If it's taken you 2 years, 3 years, 4 years to go through your spiritual journey to get to the level, the higher vibration that you're on right now, the higher level of ascension that you're on right now, these accelerated divine masculine ascensions are going to happen in a month or in 2 months, or the time period for the divine masculine ascension is just unprecedented. It's hard for us to understand, to get a gauge for it, but as soon as they get it, once they're activated to it, they get it, and it just makes sense, and it's like a complete breakthrough. They are on the verge of breakthroughs, and once they step through to the other side of that breakthrough, there's no turning back, and they're facing forward, and just like, it's unbelievable. I can't even describe to you what it looks like, that moment that they step into their ascension. They level up so quickly, and it's almost just like they have gotten their orders. They've gotten their, it's as if they're getting, everyone is being called into action, but it's like they're getting their, it's like orders. I can't think of anything else. They keep telling me orders, where they're being stationed, and it's like going into war. They're like love warriors. And it's like they know where they're being stationed. They get in the in the Jeep and they go. And their stations are their divine feminine, where their divine feminine is, the union with their divine feminine. That's where they're headed. But here's the biggest thing. Oh, they wanted me to tell you too also that the divine masculines are going through major past life veil mendings. There are things being severed, contracts being severed from past lives, and from just so many different dimensions right now, that they're telling you to just face forward, completely face forward, because there are major shifts happening that you're not even going to see it coming. This right now is a huge universal divine feminine collective movement, and Mary Magdalene is calling you to action. Mary Magdalene, the divine feminine, Isis, the energy of that divine feminine warrior is who this is. It's just coming through the voice of Mary Magdalene right now. There is a call to action for you towards spreading the message of the coming of a revolution of unconditional love, which is being ushered in through healing on a mass level. The first wave of this revolution is going to involve divine feminines uniting with other divine feminines on the same timeline, those in their soul groups, through collective feminine Christ activations within their light bodies. Tonight, I've been seeing tiny neon blue dot flashes. It's like a teeny tiny dot in my left eye. My ears have been ringing and they ring all the time anyway. I know yours do too. But it's what sounds like a brand new frequency. It's like this, it's a new frequency I've never heard before. And it's almost like they're telling me mother, like a mother can hear a baby's cry from miles away. It's almost like connecting in with those other family members. That's the frequency that you are hearing. And I also keep seeing spiders. They're showing me these spider webs. It's just like spiders everywhere, and they are spinning these webs. It's like they've been called to action too, and they're spinning these webs. And if you have ever watched a spider spin a web, maybe they'll start in the evening and you can see them getting it started, and they've got one string here and one string there. And by morning, it's this huge, massive, elaborate web that they worked on all night long, and they didn't stop until it was complete. That's that's how quickly these connections are being made between these divine feminines once they receive these activations. So it's almost like it feels like in an overnight period, and there will be many connections made in a very short amount of time within these individual soul groups. The resonance that you feel between these divine feminines that are in your soul groups is almost immediate. It's incredibly intense, and it's very purpose-driven. When you connect your energies in with each other, it's a conduit it's this immediate flow of electricity between the two of you that ignites messages about your purpose and their purpose, and it draws out messages of, oh gosh, what are they showing me right now? It's almost just like the alchemy between the energy between the two of you, between, the individuals within these soul groups, is like nothing that has ever occurred for you before. And your intuition and your connection to source and the message of what this revolution is all about is going to be almost immediate and powerful, and just be prepared to just receive almost continuous messages about your purpose after that. Make sure that you're maintaining your light body. Make sure that you're drinking enough water, that you're getting enough rest, and that you're pacing yourself through it, but that you, and being in alignment with those messages coming through and with this new upgrade, staying in alignment with that is really going to help to keep you on a pace that you can handle. Your stamina when it comes to channeling and staying connected in is going to be just unprecedented. It's almost going to be not even an effort, really, to stay in that frequency. It's possible that there are other people within your soul group that you've connected with already on your journey, but it isn't until these activations happen within their light bodies and within yours that you will experience that intense alchemy that I was talking about, of these energies ignited between the two of you, or between, however many there are. So it's only after that, after you have stepped into the realm of these feminine Christ activations happening within your light body. It's only after that that the twins, divine feminine, divine masculine twins, as you call yourself, will be called together to join forces. Divine union, the union with air quotes, is actually a divine warrior partnership between the two people, the two three-dimensional human beings. These unions will launch a second wave of Christ consciousness energy out into the collective. It is so, so, so incredibly important right now for you as the divine feminine to let go of your 3D distorted masculine that you have been attached to. It is the only way for you to be able to step into these activations. Separation between you guys, ghosting, blocking, constant karmic partners, continuous stagnation, regardless of how much you ascend. That's evidence of a distorted masculine. It is the masculine image that you have always known your entire life. And as, on this journey, when you realize you are a divine feminine and you are ascending and you have a purpose, and the image of that divine masculine is attached to that 3D body, your twin. The image of that distorted masculine is attached to him. Once you remove that attachment, cut the cord, completely let go and sever any attachment to that 3D human being as your divine masculine. I'm sure they're your twin, but the divine masculine that is going to be your divine warrior partner is not that distorted masculine. And holding on to it needing to be that person in the 3D is part of the distortion within your divine masculine. They essentially are the manifestation of a very deep multidimensional trauma bond. There is a major trauma that happened. There are many traumas that have happened between you and your divine masculine across lifetimes, and many of you have been working for a long time healing those. You go from one lifetime to the next lifetime and heal that one, and then you heal that one, and then another thing pops up. And it's almost like no matter how much healing you do, it doesn't feel like there is movement within your divine masculine's ascension, and definitely no evidence of it within the 3D. And the merge between the 3D and the 5D, stepping into a 4D space, it just has been so stalled and stagnated no matter how much work you do. That is because of this trauma bond that you have with him. Clearing that, it's being cleared right now. Like I said, they are working behind the scenes right now. I actually just saw a post by someone on Instagram about these contracts, these karmic contracts being severed for the divine masculines right now. There's been an enormous shift, I feel like today, to facilitate that. We have done as much as we can up until this point. Spirit is stepping in and they are completely taking over because they want you to be able to focus forward, to face forward, and facilitate these connections with your divine feminine soul groups. They are commending you, they are applauding you for all of the healing work that you've done up until this point. And there's a reason that it has been stagnated. There's a reason that they waited until now to start these activations. The biggest thing that you can do in helping with what's going on behind the scenes is severing that connection, the attachment to the 3D person, your twin, that they are your divine masculine. The divine masculine is an energy, not a person. Remove the person, the 3D person, from your image of the divine masculine. It's energy. And I promise you, what's going on behind the scenes, well, I guess it's seams also. It's like the seam of the veil that's being mended. What's going on behind there is massive, and just lean into it. Really, really, really lean into it and allow yourself to let go. There's going to be some major purging when that happens. It's going to feel like a death. It's going to feel like grieving. It's just going to well up and come up out of nowhere. Big emotions. It's going to be almost as if your twin died. So you'll recognize it when it's coming up. Just know and just have faith that these things are happening in the background. You don't have to worry about it anymore. You don't have to do any more work when it comes to that. Your work is done when it comes to healing the energies that you needed to within your inner divine masculine. Spirit is taking over and doing the rest with your twin in the 3D. So step back from that. That is the most important thing for you to do right now, because it's going to facilitate the activations for the feminine Christ within your light body. That was the biggest part of the message. It came fast. It came furious. Mary Magdalene has been connecting with me immensely for the last couple of weeks, really intensely, and it's been building, and it's been building, it's been building, and I feel like this message is what her communication with me has been building to. I personally have been connecting with many of these people within my soul group in the last week, and it's been almost on a daily basis. It's becoming clearer and clearer every single day. And my mission and what my purpose is here within this collective and within this revolution is becoming clearer and clearer. It's just amazing and big and bold, and you are being called to action right now. You are being called to action. I did a video, I think it was the Lightworkers video that I did, where Jesus was asking, are you in or are you out? That was the Lionsgate. What they're telling me right now is the Lionsgate portal was Jesus's energy, the divine masculine energy, stepping in and drawing you in. It was almost like tempting you, or not tempting you, but drawing you in with the energy of the divine masculine, because that's what we have been so drawn to since the very beginning, since we awakened on this twin flame journey. It's like he lured us in with the divine masculine energy. And as soon as he did that and we stepped up and he said, are you in or you out? And we were like, oh, hell yeah, I don't know what's going on, but I'm definitely in. I've gotten so many emails since that video, just people, light workers, that are like, yeah, I don't know what I'm in for. I don't know what I'm up for, but I'm in. I'm totally in. What do we do next? And I just have been saying, I'm just waiting for my guidance to figure out what the next step is, how to put together a kind of a meeting space for light workers who are being called to action in that way. And so it's coming, and I feel like tonight what they're telling me is Mary Magdalene then stepped in, the divine feminine stepped up, because she stepped into, that's what this time period is, it's a new era. Everyone says divine feminine rising. Sirius rising has ushered that in right now. And the divine feminine collective is being, I hear, beefed up and suited up for the coming of this revolution. So buckle up, ladies and gents, and I'll keep you updated on whatever else I have coming in after this. She also wanted to add that within the Divine Feminine Collective, there are some really important Mother Mary type energies. They are healers that it's almost like the medics on the field of battle. They go and they aren't warriors themselves, though they are probably some of the most amazing warriors behind the scenes. But what they do is they go and they tend to the people that need healing, the ones that need help within this battle, within this revolution. They will be going from person to person. They are very powerful healers that call on the energy of Mother Mary. And the only way that I can describe, I've met a couple of them already actually, and what they're showing me is just making me smile, because when I describe the energy, what it feels like to me of these people that I've met that harness this Mother Mary energy, it's like a big hug. It's like a big hug from your mother. If you are in pain, this energy, these people, these light worker healers will just hold you. They will meet you wherever you are within that. No matter where you are, if you are in excruciating pain from needing to let go of your distorted masculine, to endure these energetic shifts that are happening, these are the healers that are going to step forward, that are going to be called to you. You're going to be drawn to them in order to just meet you in the space where you are, help these emotions and these energies to work through you. It's like a final cleansing. It's like a final cleansing of your energetic body in order to prepare it for these light body activations. They're showing me Mother Mary sitting at the foot of Jesus when he was on the cross, and just holding space. That's all they could do at that point, was just hold space. They knew something was coming. They knew something bigger was coming. They knew that there was going to be a period of mourning and integration and just complete, it's like a time void almost, until whatever it is that's going to happen is going to happen. So that energy, her energy, is there to hold you and support you and guide you. So keep an eye out for those people that are drawn to you, that you are led to. Utilize their abilities, utilize their intuition, and because it's going to accelerate and really help purify your light body and get it ready for what's to come. And then, buckle up. I just looked at my clock and it says 11:44. That's the end. Mic drop. That was Mary Magdalene that just said mic drop. Like, pew. Oh man. This journey, it's just amazing. Do you feel how amazing it is? I'm just in complete awe right now with everything that I've just been shown and where we're all headed. I am sending you all so much love and support, and I'm right there with you. Talk to you guys soon.